This week I've just been feeling very like, I don't want to say far from God. I've just been feeling very exhausted being a Christian. I've felt a little like, okay, I feel like I'm doing a lot, but not enough because I'm not like seeing any reward. But then also at the same time, I've been really angry and frustrated with myself because I've been disobedient. I've been operating in sin. I've been doing things that are not of God, that He's told me not to do. I've been lazy. I haven't been fasting like He's telling me to do. I haven't been in my word enough. I haven't been doing all these things. The Lord has been silent, yada, yada, yada. And I think the number one word is just exhausted. Like, when I feel this way, it gets to that point where I'm like, what's the point? Like, I could just be in the world. I can just follow my heart and everything will be fine. It'll be more peaceful. At least I can go and do things and just like block out how I'm feeling, right? It's like all these things that the enemy tries to tempt you with and convince you that it's better. And the Lord led me to reading Ecclesiastes, where I was convicted and then also reminded that everything in this world is temporary. Like Solomon tells us, it's vapor. It is here today, gone tomorrow. There's generations before you, there's generations after you. It is a cycle, this world that we live in, and the only true reward is salvation, is spending an eternity with God. And so it was just this really much needed reminder that I have been so focused on instant gratification. I've been so focused on the things that I'm doing and not seeing a reward because I haven't seen anything materialize like in the physical, where it's like the Lord is reminding me that my focus needs to be on Him. My focus needs to be on my why I'm doing something, which is for the Lord, whether it's my business, my content, whatever the case may be. If I have my eyes locked on the Lord, and I know why, and it's not because I want to get to heaven because of my works. It's my faith. It's the fact that I trust in Him so much that when I put my trust in Him, when I follow His will, when I do the things that He tells me to do, I know that I will have peace and that I will be able to spend an eternity with Him, and that the reward is the fact that He died for my sins and I'm honoring Him for that, even if He doesn't do another thing in my life. And like the exhaustion comes from losing sight of that and feeling like, well, I'm doing so much, but I don't see all these material blessings. Like Solomon had everything. He had wealth, he had wisdom and knowledge. He had everything he could want, and still he was saying it was all meaningless. All the material things are meaningless. All the things under the sun are meaningless. That's kind of just where I've been at, but I've also been disobedient. I've also not been doing things that I should do, like be doing. Like I have not been fasting when the Lord has called me to fast. I've not been spending enough time with Him. I've been feeling distracted. I've just been distracting myself with so many things and not spending enough time with the Lord. And then I'm wondering why, well, it feels silent. It feels like I'm not moving and blah, blah, blah. I feel like I'm not getting blessed because of my sin. When it's really like I'm praying for something. And when you allow sin into your life, it's not that the enemy has more power than the Lord. It's just that you give these principalities a way into the things that you're praying for, and you give them a certain type of power to be able to hinder. It's like I think it's in Daniel where it's like one angel is literally fighting 21 demons. And it's like you're praying for something and this angel is fighting all these demons. Like, I hear what you're praying for, but you're in sin, you're doing things you're not supposed to be doing, you're not being obedient, you're not following the Lord, and I'm really fighting to be able to get you this thing, but there's so many things that you're giving power to outside of God that it's going to take a little bit longer to get there. You know what I'm saying? And so I've just been in that season where I'm like just getting really frustrated with myself because I'm having no hard time saying no to certain things, giving up certain things, and then a hard time saying yes to the things that the Lord has been calling me to do. And then I wonder like, oh, hey, but I haven't seen any growth, but nothing's really changed for me. It's like, okay, do you even deserve that? You know what I'm saying? The last few days, He's really been aligning me with refocusing myself on Him as the why I do everything. And just reminding me, like, even if I don't do another thing for you here on earth, everything here is temporary. Like, nothing here will give you true fulfillment. The only thing that will give you true fulfillment, the only thing that matters is leaving an eternal legacy. The only thing that matters is me seeking the Lord, aligning my, like, purpose with His will, aligning the actions that I take with His will, and making sure that will raise my kids up in the faith, that I will help raise their kids up in the faith, that I'm like being a vessel of the Lord, that I'm creating disciples, that I'm representing Christ in everything that I do, that I'm growing the kingdom. That's the ultimate goal. And that's the goal through every single thing that I do. But it's so easy to get distracted, and it's so easy to get turned away when you're like, okay, well, I haven't seen any more income, like just like earthly things. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's where I've been. That's where I've been at. And I've just been feeling really weary. Like, I don't really have the energy to create. I don't have much energy to just like talk about it in a really like, hey, this is like a really uppity way. You know, I just feel like I kind of have to get it off. It's like there's like a million things in my brain. I have ADHD, so duh. A million things in my brain that like I want to do, or if I talk about the thing, and then it's like I know what the solution is, but I just like have to get it off. You know what I'm saying? There's just so many things in my brain that I have to do, and then I get so exhausted and I don't want to do any of it, or I don't know. But yeah, that's where I'm at. So I need to do a fast. That's something I really struggle with. And then when I'm struggling with certain sins, I get convicted because I'm like, this is why the Lord has been calling you to fast, to be better at denying your flesh. Because if you can't even deny yourself of food for 24 hours, how are you going to deny yourself of other pleasures that you actually enjoy? Because the thing is like, if I'm not fasting, I can go all day without eating. But as soon as I say I'm fasting, I like want food, you know? And then it's like there's other things that give me so much more pleasure than food. Instant gratification, just little things, distractions, social media, whatever the case may be, that I have a hard time saying no to because I have no discipline when it comes to fasting. So I need to be better. And I have to stop saying like, oh, okay, I'll start it on Monday. No, like if I have it on my spirit, I need to do it right there, then and there. Because then I'll be wondering like, oh, God's not speaking to me, but then he does speak to me and I don't do that thing that he's telling me to do. And I'm like, but I want you to tell me another thing. No, you need to do the first thing that he told you to do as soon as he tells you to do it. God is not on your calendar days where he's like, oh, I want you to fast. And you're like, okay, wait till Monday comes so I can have a fresh like week and start. Like, no, that's not how that works. And I have to be better at being obedient to that. So, yeah. Well, that felt like therapy. So I'm going to go get an ice cream cone.